Hey folks, walk with me. Well, a question came in and this person was basically like, I try meditation and I try to do this thing where you have thoughts come in and you sort of acknowledge the thought and then you try to let it go. But I find that then when I let it go, then I start having a thought of, hey, you just let that go. And they were sort of wondering, like, what's the difference, or how should you think about letting thoughts go like you would in meditation versus sort of focusing deeply on them, more like what you would do in mindfulness. And I know we're kind of just, it's a little bit of jargon juggling here, right? Where it's like, use this word, not that word, and it means this and it means that. So I know it's a little bit of like, I don't mean to frame this as meditation versus mindfulness, I guess is my point. So I think that they are just two different things. I think in the process of sort of thinking about reducing your inner chatter, quieting your mind, I don't think that that's really different than mindfulness. I think that it's just what you're placing your mindfulness on. So for example, if I want to quiet my mind, it doesn't necessarily mean that I need to have an empty mind, but rather that I want to have an experiencing mind. So, and a present mind, right? That's the point of quieting your mind. It's not that you're quieting your mind from going deeply into thought about the experience that you're having in the present moment. It's you're quieting your mind from having the intrusive thoughts of how am I going to pay this bill, or am I going to lose my job, or is my child safe? Oh, that cringy thing that I did in the past that was really awful of me. I should feel bad about it. It's escaping from the past to the present. It's escaping from the present to the past or into the future, and letting your mind focus on those things, or incessantly sort of yap your inner ear off about those things, versus having that inner chatter, that attention, that focus be on, I'm taking a left step, a left step, a left step. I'm walking too quickly to say left step, right step. But, I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. I know that I'm breathing in. I know that I'm breathing out. I'm feeling sadness. I know that I'm feeling sadness, and I am here to sit with my sadness. I'm feeling anger, and I will smile to my anger, and I will be here with it. The idea of being with whatever's happening in the moment, I don't see the journey there to letting that go. Because then you're still just experiencing the present moment. And you can experience it however you want. It doesn't have to be through inner chatter. So sure, if you can let it go, have a blank mind, and just have the sensation experience, but you're still going to be having a sensation experience. Maybe you're focusing on the smell, or something you're seeing, or the touch of your feet on the grass, whatever it is. But you're still going to be having that sensory experience. And the present moment mind is also just one of those, I think. It's just another sensory experience. The worried mind, or the despairing mind, or the ashamed mind, thinking of things in the future, thinking of things in the past, I think that that's just different. And I think instead of needing to let it come in, acknowledge it, and let it go, mindfulness just replaces it. It replaces it with that thing's not here right now. What's here right now is you have to fill in the blank, whatever's here right now. So, I would say if you want to spend time mindfully thinking about intrusive thoughts that come in that you can't seem to just let go, then you may want to do that. But just know that that's what you're doing. You're not trying to just let it come in and go. I think if you're trying to if you want things to come in and go, you're better off going with mindfulness. You're going off with being mindful of what's happening at the moment, because that's going to, bump that other thought out of the way anyway. And if you want to give that thought its own moment and its own space, then focus on that mindfully instead of trying to say, I'm going to go blank mind here. Because, again, unless you think of mind differently than just a sensory experience, even if you go blank mind, you're still going to have some sensory experience. So, and you probably wouldn't drone on about wanting to rid yourself of that, because why? You're a thing here in the world too. So, all right, folks. Well, that's my 2 cents on that topic. If you watched this far or walked this far, I certainly appreciate it. And as always, I will see you in the next video.